Hi, I am K.O. Perry. I'm an artist based in San Francisco, California, and welcome to my YouTube show. It's called My Family of Artists. I'm here to present my work, which I've been doing for most of my life, the work of my son, which he's been doing most of his life, and now the work of my granddaughter, which he's beginning to do and has begun to do it most of her life, but she's only 9. But art takes up a major portion of it. So I thought, why not promote my family of artists, which is who we are. So I am K.O. Perry. My son's work includes, besides his projects that he builds, designs and builds, he also is a writer and an artist. He wrote this book in 2012. I think he completed it by 2013. I'll have to look at the copyright. And as you can see, it's 2022. So he's been doing his work a long time. And he made all these characters and then did all the artwork for them. So there's a file full of characters that we'll be bringing out in 2023, which will be, 10 years later. But hey, we've got to do it. Also, my granddaughter, who is Nick Rock, she is a kinetic artist. She does clay sculptures, so she loves to do this, and she's always making something that she can gift, and I appreciate her work. So back to the presentation of this Tree of Life. It is the third one. I'm still working on it, and half of the picture is a double picture because I wanted to make it really large after doing the second one. In this so far trilogy. There's probably going to be another one coming after this, but this third one is not finished, but the second one was actually large, and you can't tell by this, but this is what it looks like, actually a better rendition of it, what it looks like. And it's outside, and it is a maybe 8 by 10 foot structure. And the line going down the center of it is because it's composed of 2 doors. Now I got attached to this, and actually the actual project itself is much, much brighter. As you can see, the artwork here behind me on the third one is also bright. Well, the one that's on the door is really, really amazingly bright. Anyway, so before I noticed how bright it was, I did some tricks with it to make some different forms of the same artwork. Just kind of like to do hints to say, find this art here. So I was going to give it out and, have people go and hunt this and then see the actual artwork, and it was going to be really beautiful. And this is something else that I do with the artwork besides putting it on cards. I put it on mugs because not everybody wants to buy something to hang in their house. And then the first one, the one I said I gifted this, and it doesn't look exactly like that, because like I did with the one on the door and the card, I did the same thing. So the real one looks closer, not even really close to this. Anyway, but this is my business card for now, and I use the first one. So 1, 2, and 3. Another big one about 3 is a lot of it has soil, and that is to support the Save Soil movement that Sadhguru, a world leader and teacher, is trying to raise awareness of. You've heard of climate change. Well, soil death, degeneration has occurred because of the way we have globally farmed the soil. And you can learn more about that on savesoil.org, or just Google Save Soil. There's a number of informational websites and Facebooks and other venues to educate you on what that's about. But it sort of rides on the realities of climate change. So there's climate change and soil damage. Now, according to Sadhguru, and I really believe he knows his stuff, he hasn't been wrong on anything he's discussed yet so far. The soil damage is the one that needs the most attention, because the climate change is coming anyway, but you can't do anything about it. Now, you can do something about the soil damage. So that's something that's getting everybody's focus, including mine. So what am I doing? Well, I had already had a little garden going, but now I'm taking it more serious, and I'm trying to do permaculture gardening instead of the old-fashioned way that I saw in the United States. Permaculture means you do trees and you do pumpkins and you do whatever will grow. So I noticed that in my yard, avocados grow really well. So I envision in the future I'll be selling or trading for avocados for something else that someone else has. So the idea for me is trade, not selling. So that's not my attitude. But anyway, but selling and trading is kind of the same thing. It's just a different modem or venue, medium. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to share with everyone in this introductory video. So I will be talking about things like climate change. I will be presenting the work of my family of artists. I have other artists in my family, and probably, even in my community, I do have lots of artists. So I will be sharing their work as well, and I hope that you will join me to enjoy. I will also be doing a reading of this book. I have a sister who also wrote a book recently, and she's a long-time world travel jazz singer. So, yeah, my family of artists, that's what this YouTube is about. Today is November 1st. It is 2022. I am in San Francisco, California, United States of America. Ciao.